Hello. I have not opened the game like I usually do. Should be loading. Come on. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right. Discord notification. Close that. Oh dear, what happened? Okay, PC game, showing, audio capturing, mic capturing. Okay, I think this might actually be the 4th day in a row, but I didn't realize that until I started streaming, so a little bit of flexibility. I mean, until I was all ready to start streaming. I'm excited to play this game more. We just finished the last area. Formal garden. Page 5, climbing up. Lady Arabella, I apologize wholeheartedly for accidentally taking the key to the formal garden home with me. It was in my pocket and I had simply forgotten it was there. I didn't want to disturb your research, so I've left the key in the basket here for you. Jimmy. Okay. I don't know why we can ring the bell. Alright. Formal garden. I don't know where that is. Probably this direction. This, maybe? Okay, this is from the other side. It doesn't say what it is. That's got a thing there. Well, we do have a map. So, index. Maps. Formal garden 13. Gatehouse. Through 7 maybe? The rose garden? I don't have access to the rose garden. Do I? Back terrace, rose garden? I think we're just gonna have to wander around. Oh, I don't understand that map. But look at my mushrooms. I love it. Look at my mushrooms. They're blue, they're pretty, they're mushrooms. They saved the tree's life. You? Formal garden, yay! Okay. 3 new plants added. Nice music. Oh. Oh no. Broken pot, drained area? What happened here? Okay, 3 new plants. Right. This flowering bush used to grow in the gardens but have completely disappeared when I was off on my travels. Spring dance shrub. Huh. Full A location. Fool's Emerald. A friend gifted me these seeds, so I don't know too much about them yet. Terrace. Ocelite. I'm probably mispronouncing that. A friend of mine found some seeds and was kind enough to let me use them for my herbarium. Boathouse. It was a message. Locoman reports mysterious signals. Mystery signal. A gentleman farmer has reported sightings of a mysterious blinking light coming from caves near his home in Cheddar. In his own words, I was walking my dog and lost track of time a little. It soon became dark and I decided to make the walk back home. On the way to my house in a tiny cave, as I walked by, I noticed a blinking light pattern cast from the cave entrance. I was sure it was one of those Morse code messages. When I approached the cave, the light source vanished and nobody was there. I'm convinced that what I saw was the Morse code abbreviation for attention. I will never forget that one abbreviation, as it was the first message I learned in Morse code. Local authorities have assured our journalists that there has been no recent military activity or exercise in the area, so the mystery remains unsolved. High Society and City News. Flower reflects light. Or makes its own light somehow. Cats! Sincerest greetings. Dear Arabella, I was delighted after a recent mentoring session. You do excellent work as a fellow scholar of the natural world. I recall the spring dance shrub that once grew in your garden before you departed on your travel. How wonderful it would be to see it growing again. I have been compiling plant specimens that require pollination to mature in their adult stage. I wonder if the spring dance shrub is one of these plants? Ever your affectionate friend, Lavinia. That's a nice name if I actually pronounced it right. Chemical compounds in wildflowers. Fool's Emerald. Fool's Emerald luciferin. So let me... I got its seed. The marvel of bioluminescence? Bioluminescence? Again, you put it in all capitals. I can't read it anymore. In the dark corners of our world, there are plants and organisms that are able to produce their own light. These plants, fungi, and insects are most often found in areas of low light, such as dark forests, deep oceans, and gloomy caves. Recent discoveries show that chemicals such as lucifins are responsible for this glowing effect. It is not known what this glowing effect is used for, but it could be for communication with others of the same species or to attract pollinators or food. Scientists believe that there are many bioluminescent species waiting to be discovered. I want to read more about recent discoveries. Anyways, that was lucifin, right? Yeah. Fool's Emerald. So that would also be... Oops. So that would also be the news article. Also, I haven't mentioned it yet, but I like their little sketches. They do good art. In their books and their stories and such. Oh, there's so many places. Where do I go? Oh god, there's so many places. Where do I go? Okay. Spring dance shrub. Seed. That's a nice pond. Okay, well, I'm interested in this, so maybe I'll go inside? Okay, there's... Oh, yeah, I only have one more seed. It's gonna be a short game. That's sad. I mean, it hasn't been that short, to be honest, but... When you want something longer, it was short. My sweet Hazel, are you keeping well today? Jimmy's only gone and broken the lawnmower again. If it weren't for my war injury, I wouldn't be letting him loose with that mower. He said he ran over some hard object down in the long grass near the pond. I had a brief look and couldn't see anything. Sometimes I wonder about that boy's sensibilities. Save me some of your lovely scones. Yours always, Mr. Bennett. Hard object in the long grass near the pond. Is that like the pot that got knocked in? I don't know. Section IV, communication. Over long distance, the method of communication over long distance. The method of communication over long distances must be selected according to the requirements of the scenario. A, if the message contains no sensitive information or there is no enemy presence within the communication area, an open method of communication such as telegraphy may be used. B, if open communication is permissible, both receivers may still benefit from abbreviations of messages. See Plate 2 for a table of commonly used military abbreviations using telegraphy and Morse code. Close communication methods rely more upon both technology and ingenuity. In over long-distance cases of secrecy and obscurification, planning is required and both parties must have knowledge of the method of encryption used. A brief history of long-range military communications. Ancient Greece, water telegraphy and torch telegraphy. Ancient Rome, smoke signaling. 13th century, beacons and pigeons. 18th century, Murray shutter telegraphy. 18th century, radiated telegraphy. 19th century, Morse code. Communication methods and range. Now, telegraphy abbreviations and prosigns. Roger, transmission received. Over, invitation to transmit. Out, end of transmission. Wait, I must pause. Such pause, please wait. Verified, message is verified. Say again, request for repetition. Correction, preceding text was an error. Break, start new section of message. Attention, message begins. KA. And he was like, I'm sure it's attention. SK, over and out, end of contact. KA. Well, I'll link it. Ah. The Flower Growing Campaign, an illustrated monthly journal. Tips for growing hydrangeas. Hydrangeas are beautiful flowers that contain something which is a pigment that can change color depending on the pH level of its environment. The colors can vary between red, purple, and blue. Did the plant not actually disappear? Did it just change color? Surely not. The flowering bush used to grow in the gardens, but had completely disappeared when I was off on my travels. Is it possible it just changed colors and you haven't realized? I'm not gonna link it yet, but I'm suspicious. I have different pots here. Goddarn's garden supplies. New materials for garden pots. Terracotta, granite, to suit all gardens. New materials for garden pots. Sandstone, marble, obsidian, to suit all gardens. So we've got a granite pot and an obsidian pot here. Interesting. Oh, and then sandstone and terracotta and marble. No, marble and sandstone. Got those two mixed up. Interesting. Oh. Bird? Hi. I'll leave you alone. I have other places to be right now. And by other places to be, I mean other places I can be. Oh, it's the other side of this. Okay. Greetings, oh, I already read this, didn't I? Okay, so I came from up here. I came from up here. Got it. But I'm very curious about this. Maybe we'll figure that out later. All right. They did a good job about making this seem open and then also like blocking it off with bushes and such. I appreciate their walling. It was well made, or at least aesthetically made. Well, and aesthetically made? I don't know. Whatever. You get the point. My dearest cousin, whilst I hold a deep fascination for the pursuit of knowledge and science, I must admit that the subject of spiritualism is not one that particularly captivates me. Therefore, I must return this book to you. However, I appreciate your efforts in sharing your interests with me. With affection, Arabella. Ah. So, phenomena of spiritualism. This is what we're trying to return. The will-o-wisp. Ah! False emerald, probably. Growing spirit of Martian forest and cave. The will-o-wisp is an eerie apparition that has long been the subject of both fear and fascination. It makes its appearance to lost travelers in the dark, isolated places, and beckons them to follow its beguiling, blinking light. Many a wanderer has followed the wisp's alluring light across marshes or into caves, never to be seen again. Take heed, those who venture into dark places. Resist the temptation of the will-o-wisp's shimmering radiance. Turn back before it's too late. Yeah, and science has actually said that spontaneous combusting swamp gases are likely the originator of the will-o-wisp. So that's, like, interesting. Like, there's swamp gases that will spontaneously combust, and then your movement will push it back or something. Huh? Is this not linkable? Oh, maybe this is not something that... Huh, weird. They usually link anything tangentially connected. Huh? Oh, this is the fountain. This is the fountain thing. Boathouse. Locked. Nice painting. Achievement, art lever. Getting distracted. that's all down here. Nice place. See, and they make it feel very open by, like, having this. But you can't get there because of the bushes. So, it's good method of, like, vibes versus playable area. You know, it's not, like, confusing. You don't have excess space because you can't actually get there. But it has realistic openness of the area. Okay. We got the pond filled. There was a broken pot down there, though. Frogger. Okay. I can walk on these? Okay. Why there's a broken pot down there? This is very dark. I guess this is where we'll be growing the emerald, though, because it's a cave. Let's see. Pot catalog, hydrangeas. Huh. Have I missed something? Oh, the bird. I haven't gone this direction. Hi. Oh. Sorry, bird. Huh. Ah, open that. That was locked from the other side before. Soil pH research. Okay, so when we know what needs a pH balance or a certain type of pot, then that will tell us. Oh, it's okay. Ecology's research spring dance shrub. pH. You're telling me it changed color and we really did say, hey, that tree's not around anymore. Okay, hydrangeas, pot catalog, soil pH research, pigment research. Did we know that? I don't know if we know what color it's supposed to be. Maybe I look at the greetings card. Oh dear, did I remove something? Okay, one moment. I'm disturbed. I can't. Okay. Hydrangeas. Pot catalog. pH soil. Pigment research. So I don't know what color it's supposed to be yet, which is unfortunate because that means I'll have to run up all the way over here when I do. Dear Mr. Bennett, thank you so much for the lovely branch of rhubarb from your nephew's garden. He needn't have sent anything in return for the herbal poultice I gave him for this little one, but I'm grateful all the same. I know he hasn't the money to fetch the doctor since you said he cannot read a note. Please send him my thanks when you see him. Faithfully yours, Hazel. Okay. Dear Miss Green, I have recently heard of your involvement in the mentoring of aspiring botanists. Botany is a field that demands a thorough understanding of its complexities, and while I admire your dedication, the saying, the blind leading the blind, does come to mind. All just aside, I do hope your endeavors in mentoring will yield some semblance of progress. Sincerely, another sexist man, Professor Thornston. How dare you mentor girls that we wouldn't have mentored? The horror. The awful horror. Boathouse key. Birds with color. Red flowers, blue flowers, yellow flowers, purple flowers, orange flowers. So identify what bird we have. Okay, just like bees, birds can pollinate flowers, but did you know that the birds have a preference to pollinate flowers of certain colors? The above charts show which colors of flowers attract which birds to your garden. Okay, we found the last clue. Okay, not the last clue. What bird did we have? I don't remember. I probably shouldn't go charging off, but I am. Because there's still other stuff down there, I think. We got the orange front, the white, and the... That looks like a robin? Maybe? Yeah, a robin. Red flowers. Okay. So then there's the pot. There's a bird seed thing. A bird feeder hanger right next to a pot down there. So that's probably where we'll be setting it. Red. 12 to 14. And it was red flowers. 12 to 14. Marble, sandstone, obsidian, terracotta, granite. Guarano, manure, seaweed, ash, wood, coffee, peat. So, I guess that's the clue we're missing right now. What's the top one? Let's see. Wait, 12 to 15. So sandstone is the only one that goes high enough. Sandstone with seaweed. But we are missing a clue right now. Yeah, we're missing a clue right now. We do have the boat house key, I suppose. The boathouse key. Enunciation. little songs when entering new areas. It's a good balance between no music and like drive you insane with music. Duck! Quack, 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 quack. Achievement. I must have like found all the ducks they hid around. Looked at them. Oh. Okay, Morse code machine. So bring this to the cave, I guess? I'll leave it... Well, I'll leave it here. There's up. Okay, that's not a door, but this is a door. How weeds spread. Weeds can take over an area quite rapidly. Some weeds have adapted in order to spread their seed as far away as possible. The plant itself does not have much control over this, but trusts nature to lend a helping hand. Wood aberrants and goosegrass have seeds with a hook designed to attach to the fur of passing animals. They are then carried and dropped up to several miles away. Dandelions have seed with an attached feathery puff that allows them to simply be carried by the wind to a faraway location. Other plants, such as lords and ladies, wrap their seeds in an attractive berry, which birds consume and then later deposit as waste a great distance away. A final, more mysterious example is the seed of the ocelot. It's known to be picked up by critters who then take it back to their nest. As soon as the animal goes to sleep, the seed sprouts into bloom. It is not quite understood how the plant is able to detect when the creature is asleep. Okay, so link that to the ocelot. And Morse code would go with the Fool's Emerald. Red squirrel. Red squirrels live in their nests high up in the trees. They sometimes forage food back to the nest to keep for later. Okay, foraging critters game rules. Game setup. Shuffle the food cards and place the stack face down in the center of the game board. Place the food tokens around the food cards on the board. Place the animals on the start tile. Players choose their animal by rolling the dice. The higher the dice, the highest roller chooses first. Playing the game. Take turns to roll the dice and move your animal along the woodland path. The highest roller goes first. If you land on a food tile, pick up a food card. If your animal matches the card, you can collect the tokens specified on the food card. If you land on a gray squirrel tile, it steals all of your food tokens, and they must return to the board. The player who has the most food tokens in their nest at the end of the game is the winner. Woodland cards. Rabbit, wood mouse, red squirrel. Field cards, red squirrel. Animal cards, hedgehog, mole. Metal cards, rabbit, wood mouse, mole. This would be the ocelot, but I don't know which one we would be referencing. Acorn, collect 3 tokens, woodland card. Worm, collect 4 tokens, animal card. Huh. Ocelot. Oh, they're breathing maybe? Molded cylinder record. Talking machine record. Edison Records echo all over the world. Edison Records echo all over the world. Edison Records and Phonographs Company. And Phonographs Company, okay. Animal husbandry and rehabilitation for all work with animals domesticated and wild. Okay. Animal heartbeat rates given in BPM. Beats per minute. Okay. So, playing cards, animal heartbeats, board game rules? I don't know. Like, I have not... Those don't tell me what they are. Inspect, maybe? Beats per minute. Okay, so they do duration and beats. So what? Okay. Ocelite seed. Collect 0 tokens. Field card. Okay, so it's a field animal. Red squirrel. Rabbit. Rabbit lives in many habitats and burrows underground. They come above ground to graze in the morning and evening. Hedgehog. Hedgehogs are protected from predators by their coat of needles. They live in burrows in both field and woodland habitats. Also, that is an adorable sleeping little hedgehog, and I love it. So cute. Red squirrel or gray squirrel. Moles live underground and have poor vision. They find foods and mates using their sense of smell and touch. Red mouse. Wood mouse. Mice are very small and live in woodlands, but also many other habitats, including fields, parks, meadows, and gardens. Red squirrel. Red squirrels live in the nests high up in the trees. They sometimes forage food back to the nest to keep for later. Oh, I didn't read the gray squirrel before, I don't think. The North American gray squirrel is larger than the red with small ears. It forages food but can also digest some seeds straight away. I don't think I needed the card itself. Alright. Grass. Collect 2 tokens. Meadow card. Pine cone. Collect 2 tokens. Woodland card. Okay. Game rules. Now. Red squirrel. 120. That was 100. Huh? 120. I don't think the duration matters, but I don't know. Right, I need the actual plant here. Oh. Supplies invoice. Bought of 2010 bath. William Folly educational and school materials supplied. To Lady Arabella Green. Okay. Classroom desk with chairs, 10. Classroom notebooks, box of 20. Chalkboard, ink, black blue box of 20. Ink, red box of 10. Writing materials, display case, teaching desks. Amount something. Okay. 10th of June, 1890. Not that I remember dates. Dear Lady Arabella, thank you for your order. As discussed, we will write again in the coming months to inform you of a delivery date to these school supplies. All the best, W. Folly, I think. So let me get a plant going. Oscillate. Right, it doesn't bloom and yeah. Doesn't even grow. Here we go. We did it. Oscillate. The ocelot seed is picked up by small animals, such as the red squirrel, who then stores it inside their nest. Once the animal falls asleep, the ocelot depends on the heartbeat vibrations to break open and bloom. Nice music. I'm tempted to listen to the other ones, but I'm honestly a little scared of copyright these days. Because that's annoying, having it muted, and like, it doesn't mute just the area in which the sound is played, it mutes a little bit before, and possibly a little bit after, so, unfortunate. Thursday, Jimmy broke another mortar. That boy really needs to learn how to grind spices without... I've been here, I've been here. Okay, so this must have been locked from the other side, it's just like another way through. Okay, okay, so the boathouse didn't really help me here. I'm a little confused, to be honest. I mean, I got this. Well, we'll take stock of our situation. Attention was like KA, I think. It's gonna be relevant, actually. I'm sure I'll need this here. Okay. Yeah, I'm missing a clue for both of these. Huh. I mean, I could probably grow it without the clue, but I don't want to miss a clue. Formal garden. Okay, so this is where I came from. Bioluminescence. Yes, yes. Attention, KA, yes. I don't think I'll need any of the others. already read these. I think I was saying sandstone is the one. Rhubarb. I already read that. Ah! I found seaweed. Okay. Okay. So. Spring dance. Then you bring it over. Seaweed. Oh, now it's red. Yeah, I like these. I think I remember seeing some bird seed and a feeder lying around rather than just the one up there. Ah, yeah. Mixed seed for garden birds. Attract a host of garden birds such as bluebirds, finches, robins, and warblers with the seed prepared at the highest quality levels. Simply spread the seed at an appropriate bird table or feeding service and observe the delight of your feathered garden neighbors. Well, they did list robins, so that's good. I don't know what clue I would be missing though, or why I'd even need a clue. Maybe I need to lure the bird down here, I guess. Maybe that would be the clue I'm missing. bird has not gone back to its feeder. So I probably need a clue about that or something. Yeah? Oh, I can't. Oh, I get it. I think I get it anyways. Is that too far away? I'll try. Oh. Yeah, maybe this is the... I can't take it at this point. Oh? Ah, here. Here it is. He sees it, he loves it. Does he go for it? Do I need to scare him? He goes up there. Okay, so I need a clue, I guess. I mean, they did say I needed a clue, but... Oh! Mr. Bennett, the telegraph you ordered arrived while you were at the farmer's market. They delivered it by boat. I left it at the boatyard house since I didn't know where you'd like to keep it. There appears to be a Morse code manual inside the case as well. Jimmy. That is the last clue for the... Oh, birdseeds. That is the... What about telegraph? So I found the clues now. I don't know why the bird isn't working, but... Okay. Okay, right. The plant first. Ah. Okay. Fool's Emerald. Well, this means I'm almost done. That's kind of sad, honestly. This has been a great game. I wish there was more. Maybe there is more, but... Okay. Two long, one short. One short, one long. Okay, we did it! Fool's Emerald. Look at that! Wow! This game is so good. The Fool's Emerald is a vine that contains luciferin, which allows it to create light. They grow in caves where they use the light to communicate with each other, very much like Morse code. No reaction after that. That makes sense. Okay. Now that bird, it's not coming. It hasn't moved along. Oh, there it goes. Now it works. Now it's working properly. I wonder if I had to link it or if I wasn't like backing away enough. You're not going. Okay, there you go. Yeah, this is what I was trying before. Cute little music in the background. And now I see the reason for multiple paths, too. Gotta go around, can't scare the bird. And that's the last one. Spring dance shrub. Oh, look at that. And we attracted more robins. Good little guys. The spring dance shrub contains anthocyanins, causing it to change color depending on the pH level of its environment. Robins love red flowers and will be attracted to the red variant of this shrub. And I got an achievement, like researcher or something. Now, go to the gatehouse. I assume... Oh, is that why we can ring the bell? We're sending off our book. That's sad. I mean, it's also really cool, but like... I love my mushroom. And that's the end. Well, let's go send it out. See the conclusion of the story. Lady Arabella. Okay, that's the key. Post box. Post herbalium. Yeah. And that. Dear Arabella Glean, thank you once again for submitting your book proposal, Forgotten Flora. Please send this empty herbarium back to us once you have completed your research, and we'll be in touch with a potential author. Sincerely, Mayflower Publishing House. Forgotten Flora, researched and compiled by Arabella Green, Mayflower Publishing House, 1890. Post Herbarium. There it goes. Botany Manor, a game by Balloon Studios. Oh, do we not even get, like, see what happens with the book? Huh. Maybe at the end of the credits, but probably not. I mean, that is a good ending, regardless. I just want more, you know? Also, I wouldn't be surprised if Sex and Men gets involved and it doesn't get published. Or somebody, like, steals it and puts their name on it. Like, it'd be really cool, I guess, to just, like, show a bookshop with our books on it or something. Like a bookshelf in a shop or something. Or like a newspaper article that's just like, bestseller herbarium thing or something. Or even controversial new book published by a woman. It would be good. It would be a really good, like, satisfying, you know what happened sort of conclusion? I don't know. I mean, this was amazing. I love this game. And that's that. Oh? 1 year later. We do get something after the credits. Huh. Oh, locked. Green School of Botany. Ceremonial key. Oh, published to Lady Arabella Green by the Women's Education Union on the occasion of her opening the Green School of Botany. 12th of April, 1891. I don't know the dates. I don't know when things happen. Oh, we have a school of botany, herbarium. It doesn't, it's not like it's, like it doesn't say the author, it just says herbarium and it's the same color as ours and maybe a little thing, but we can't like open it. So I don't know if we're teaching with our own book. Apple! Teacher's apple? it's called, school bell. It's called a teacher's apple? Ah, and this is the first plant we grew, I think. Forgotten Flora. Lesson 1. Air purifying flowers. Windmill wort. Teacher, Arabella Green, Eliza, Jessica, Catherine, Ada, Mary, Thomasilla. Stina? Sorry for butchering your name, lady. Anyways, all women teachers. Probably saw throughout the notes. My dear Flora, I'm terribly sorry your herbarium didn't get picked up for publishing, though I'm most excited about your new plants to turn Botany Manor into a botanical academy. I look forward to visiting the school and meeting the talented students you have taken under your wing. Let's hope they carry on our fight. Lots of love, Elizabeth. P.S. Arabella, I hope you don't mind me still calling you by your childhood pet name. Okay, so our book did not get published. I can't open it anymore. That's it. Our book did not get published. However, we did start a school. And there was like females. School of Botany, Women's Education Union. So that's cool. How, like, do I just shut down the game, or... Teacher's apple. That just cracks me up for some reason. I don't know why. Like, teacher's apple. I think I just have to close the game. I do like games that give me an indication that it's like, this is all, like, this is all. Hey, we have a robin in the house. This isn't a place for you. You can't live in our house. You wouldn't like it here. I think I just have to close down the game. All right. Oh. The end. Nice. I do like that. Oh, sad to see it go, though. Sad to see it go. I wonder about achievements. Not ending screen yet. Not gone screen. I'm curious about achievements. Guys. Let me check those. Yeah. I'm very favorable towards that game. And if they made a sequel and intended to keep it in the same type of gameplay as this one, then I would totally buy it. Achievements. 90%, 27 of 30 achievements. So I missed 3 achievements. Let's see. Hidden achievements. Okay. But guys. Okay. Let me Google those. Mostly because I don't want to let go of the game yet. And like, I feel like I was pretty thorough, so I don't know what kind of achievements the last 3 would be. Okay. So place pots on saucers in the flower room. Help signal SOS on the telegraph. take a nap, sit on a garden bench for 1 minute or more. Okay, so those are the 3 achievements I didn't get. That makes sense. And I'm not gonna like go get them. But I was very curious what they were. Okay. Sadness. Sadness. I'm definitely not switching to another game, so follow me if you want to find me again. I move all my VODs to YouTube. And I notify Discord when I go live. I post my art in Discord when I do the art. But I haven't been doing art recently. Let's see. One moment. There is somebody in English playing Botany Manor. I think they're English anyways. I don't know. Well, what? There's somebody in the background of that. There's something in the background of the audio. Yeah, that would drive my head insane if I stayed around to listen to that. So, okay. Oh, I don't know what to do now. I guess I could just end it, but I don't want to end it. Okay. Nah. Alright. I'll work on rating some other time, I suppose. So, yeah. Follow me if you want to find me again. Discord, YouTube, linked on Twitch. I hope everybody has a good day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for lurking. Thanks for watching later. Thanks for chatting. You probably know the spiel by now. Anyways, goodbye everyone. Pressing stop streaming. Bye!